live with that shot. You're happy with that first defensive possession. That's just a very nice move and finish going to his left on the run.
Daniel Orton averaging 13.7 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 3.1 blocks as Michael Eric, another guy who averages around 13, 14 per game, evens the score.
It's a smart play by Eric to attack Orton off the dribble. The Legends are going to try to get Orton into foul trouble in the D-League.
Jawan Staten with it. Holloway made both, so it's 4-2 Texas. Orton, spin move, baseline fadeaway, way off the mark. Holloway going to work again, pulls up, right wing three, Cash Money Millionaires.
And Holloway had a little bit of a down senior season at Xavier as
tipped
year. Xavier ended up making a little run in the NCAA tournament, but his senior year numbers were not as good as they were as a junior. But still, a guy that has aspirations to play in the NBA.
Former C-Dub Sean Kilpatrick was in that game on the other sideline. Nice fadeaway from Holloway as he continues the good vibes in the early going.
I mean, he's showing you everything. He's getting to the basket, he's hitting a three in transition, he's posting up the smaller Staten. Or him a little bit more space to get it off.
Yeah, a little bit of a Kevin Garnett release on the jumper.
It's a good call.
Holloway across half, 10 to shoot after it was deflected into the backcourt. The in and out dribble, two, lose the handle, off his head, out of bounds. I did not see that tweet.
Because I think I saw that tweet. I don't think my eyes were deceiving me.
Is that a D-League Digest or Adam Johnson tweet?
You know, I'm not sure.
Born in Mumbai, or from Mumbai at least.
Pretty agile for a guy his size, though. I was reading some quotes from Mark Cuban, who was also pleasantly surprised with how nimble he is on his feet.
Holloway misses the contested three. Santa Cruz has cut the deficit to three. Williams to the rack on Wilson, lays it in. An 8-0 Santa Cruz run. Foul on the Hoosier.
Control around the rim, around the basket, but he's going to have to step out because Shaw has shown the ability to knock down that jumper consistently.
Skipped out to Murray. Screen from Reynolds. Passes it down low. Rejected by Jared Shaw. Reynolds PA.
Well, Shaw went over to block that shot. Singh was wide open. If there was a little lob pass, we would have... Awful announcing.
Well, awful announcing's not all about bad announcing.
No, of course, awful announcing. They're the broadcasting watchdog.
Yes. Shaw misses from 18. They have a lot of fun in that Legends TV broadcast. Corner three rolls off for Holloway. Outlet just does get to Williams, drops it off for Jones, lays it in, 1 point game.
Well, it's plays like that.
For Holloway, outlet just does get to Williams, drops it off for Jones, lays it in, 1 point game.
Well, it's plays like that that are why Elliot Williams averages 6.6 assists per game, the third highest mark in the D-League.
Holloway misses the putback. That was a nice-looking jumper from Satnam Singh. Just left it short. Williams tees up a three. Short. Offensive rebound, Anthony Vereen.
Beautifully designed play. Completely cleared out the weak side of the floor, and there was no Legend in position to help with that pass over the top.
Mo Buckets with his second dime of the game. Second field goal for Orton. And running out of real estate.
Time that Daniel Orton is sliding his feet trying to defend someone and the whistle is blown. You're thinking that it could be called a blocking foul. That would have
field goal percentage leader.
And I'm not sure that Staten released that pass before his feet hit the ground. That could have been a travel.
Up top, here's Miller. Over to Murray for three. He cashes that one in. And Toure Murray has his first triple of the game. Toure Murray now with 5 points.
You mentioned the improved three-point shooting. He's 37% on the season.
And they usually go through a mid-season slump that takes them out of the playoff race. Udofia, well short. Good defense from Brandon Ashley.
Just gonna say that.
Wilson, he can shoot the three. Unfriendly roll for him. Santa Cruz by three. Elliott, shot fake, one dribble pull up, past Murray, knocks it down.
Well, if you're Murray, I don't think you want to leave your feet on that closeout to Elliott Williams, who's shooting just 32% from three. You don't want to let him get to that mid-range where he is much more comfortable, and that is a beautiful give and go.
That was picture perfect between Toure Murray and Michael Eric. Distributor, 5 assists per game, 6.3 boards, 14.3 points. Fall away for Elliott, skims off the rim. Murray, a nice feed for Ashley, extra pass. Eric misses the dunk. Pass a little bit behind Williams to a cutting Udofia, the Denver Pioneer for Williams, and another moving screen. 4 turnovers in that win over the Spurs. That's a franchise low.
Yeah, I think they had, what, 5 turnovers in the first 6 minutes of the game on Saturday night.
But only turned it over 14 times overall. That's a pretty good number for a D-League game. Nice bounce pass, Eric. Muscling down low, lays it up and in.
Brandon Ashley showing his ability to see the floor. He's had a couple nice passes.
Ashley on the season averaging 3 assists. Here's Toure Murray. Apparently our replay operator, Evan Miller, went up against Brandon Ashley in high school and played a pretty close game. They only lost by 56, 60-4 to Bishop O'Dowd. Elliott Williams to Jared Shaw to the bucket. Gets the deuce.
Mo Baker looking pretty quick tonight. I know he probably wasn't a fan of me last weekend saying that he's not as quick as he used to be.
Holloway, step back. Oh, he knocks it down. Love me some 2 Holloway. 13 points in the first half.
I'm right there with you. He can be my point guard any night.
I don't feel like they're defined a certain number.
No, they're not, but we're just, for some reason, talking about that.
Back to the game,
Back
as
to the
Dave
game.
Pash would say. 4-point lead here for Santa Cruz after Shaw splits a pair. Holloway, 13 points, dishes off for Murray. Nice feed for Eric, who jams it down with 2.
Well, first, the terrific pass from Holloway coming off the ball screen, reversing the ball to the other side of the floor, moving the defense, and Murray
straight on 3, skips off the right side of the rim. Nice outlet for Williams from Vereen, challenging Reynolds. With the lefty runner it goes.
Well, smart play by Williams to attack the middle of the floor, knowing he had Baker on his left. He needed to create some space between the two.
Wilson answers back with a triple.
So Wilson drills that 3, which leads me to ask, why did he not take the one on the possession prior when he was wide?
First half points to match his number. He's on a list of guys who get called up here this season on a short list. Just like Elliott Williams, Jamil Wilson working for a call-up, much like Brandon Ashley. Too strong on the 3 and a foul on Michael Eric. Plays his college ball at temp short.
The one aspect of his game that he hasn't quite been able to get on track, 3-point shooting.
That one nearly thrown away. Luckily for Ashley, Holloway was there. Crossover, beautiful bounce pass to a backdoor cutter, extra feed, and Orton, a rejection of Eric. Numbers for Santa Cruz. Behind the back to Jones from Elliott Williams.
Well, that's the highlight reel, but it started on the
March or early April. Hook shot doesn't fall for Orton. Murray for Ashley. Brandon inside, almost ripped away by Udofia. Smothering defense by Chris. 3-on-0. Elliott Williams glides to the rack and jams it down. Oh, and sticks out the tongue after. Eric alongside Wilson and Holloway. Starters still on the floor for both teams. Holloway, the handoff. Wilson with 10 to shoot, doubled in the corner, loses it out of bounds, off Udofia. Jamil Wilson spent time in training camp with Dallas alongside Brandon Ashley. Wilson with 10 to shoot, doubled in the corner, loses it out of bounds, off Udofia. Jamil Wilson spent time in training camp with Dallas alongside Brandon Ashley. And Holloway for three. He knocks it down.
That's pretty good defense by Staten. He had his hand in Holloway's airspace, but Holloway was just a couple inch side, practically missed 2 entire seasons because of them. But this guy, it's just simple. He's too good for this league.
1 for 3 free throwing for Murray. Shaw misses the baby hook on the other end. Now here's Holloway to cut it to 1. He does. To Holloway, another 3. He has 19.
Took a little while for Holloway to get that shot off because he was really getting those legs underneath him to be able to make that something to the table that he might have not spent a lot of time thinking about, and for him to ponder when he goes to bed at night.
I like that.
Someone give me Adam Silver's cell phone. Let's go.
Ashley, yeah, give it over the broadcast. Nice spin move for Ashley.
Really nice. Got to a spot. That's a move that he would use at Arizona. On the right block, go middle, turn back.
Quiet.
Casey Hill going with both Yadofia and Orton on the floor to start the 4th quarter. Both guys have 4 fouls.
It's Miller, Durham, Ashley, Murray, and Broplay. Over to Broplay, almost thrown out of bounds. Ashley to give Texas the lead, unable to do so. Offensive rebound, Murray. Toure to a cutting Ashley through his hands and over to Santa Cruz. Verdell Jones. Daniel Orton slow get turnaround. Oh, the veteran finds a way to score.
And he should scream after that one. He stopped on a dime and the defender went flying.
The last 2 or 3 years, he said he's had 2 or 3 more years to play this game. It never changes. And a travel down low, good D from Jared Shaw. Can't come in. Michael Eric will have to stay at the scorer's table. Shares a chuckle. Scoring game of the season. To Holloway, hasn't scored in the 4th. Just got in. Chest pass to Murray, bounce down low. Here's Ashley on the smaller Baker, misses. Rebound, put back, good.
You see it all the time. When a power forward has a small point guard, shooting guard guarding them on the block, they're not used to it and they're uncomfortable.
Block defense all game. Ashley up top. This is Holloway directing traffic. Wraparound feed. Ashley for 3. It's short. Shaw bats it to a teammate. That's Staten. Full head of steam for Jawan. Floater in the lane. Rattles down. Half pass. Williams blocked from behind by Toure Murray.
And Elliott Williams not complaining at all. It must have been clean.
Good play from Murray. Tries a 3. It's short. Rebound trickles over to Holloway to the cutter. Murray. Great extra pass for Eric, who slaps the backboard.
And before Murray cut to get that pass, he knew where Eric was, and he knew that he was passing it to him before the ball even came to him.
Been in. And that's why he needs to be on the floor.
Exactly. That is as good as it gets. Daniel Orton.
8 for Orton, 5 fouls has kept him on the bench. He's only played 15 minutes. Backdoor cut, Holloway with the left, misses it. Awkward shot for 2. Numbers for Santa Cruz, 3 on 2. Great play by Toure Murray, who had the first opposing triple-double against Santa Cruz. The show and go, lays it up and in.